Alright. Well, I did really poorly in my last race, so it only makes sense that I'd qualify on pole now, because it lowered my DR. Hey guys, what's up? It's Turtle. Welcome back to Gran Turismo Sport, where we are racing on Spa, in the rain with Group 3 race cars, times 5 fuel consumption, and times 7 tire wear. So there is no need to pit, but you really have to be aware of that tire wear. Now, being on pole, I have no strategy for this, except to just... It's probably the most stressful thing right now, because I'm still working on getting used to racing in the rain, because it's not been a thing for so long. Not to mention that the older Gran Turismo games, like, the tires just wouldn't wear in the rain. I knew the tires would wear in GT Sport from watching the FIA finals events, but knowing that the tires will wear and actually, being prepared for it are two different things. All right, so you may have noticed I have my brakes biased to the front quite heavily. So because while this track is very mean to front tires on a dry circuit, but it's wet, those rear tires, they just evaporate. So yeah. These corners like this, with quick changes of direction, you see people spinning already. That's a lot of stress on the rears. Now, actually, there is one nice thing about starting on pole, and that is the rolling start really isn't kind if you are in third or behind. So if you're in the top two, then you're okay. You start on the straight. Anywhere behind that, if you're in third, you start on the apex of the last part of the bus stop. This is when the game hands over control to you, and so it's pretty much impossible to get a good exit out of that corner and get a good drive going into the first corner. You are pretty much dependent on getting the toe the whole way. But here it's going to be different. I could just throw a throttle and go. Alright, so here goes. And I have a heck of a lead straight off the bat, so I have room to be a little careful here, which you need to be because of the cold tires not gripping so well. And you can have it where you think you're not going to get a penalty, and then you get the penalty, so you have to be so careful through Eau Rouge. It's like I'm not even in the correct class of racers anymore. Or, well, I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that for now, because anything can happen. This is my third and final race for the day, so I'm hoping this goes well, even if it's not, whether it's entertaining or not. I was extremely cautious through No Name, and that actually just saved me instead of costing me like it would before. So the trick here is just don't make mistakes. Now, in the last race that I was in, the guy that's right behind me, he was in like 6th or 7th at the start of the race. Turns out he had actually qualified 5th. I remembered seeing the name in the leaderboard on the qualifying screen here, but I didn't remember seeing him on the track. And so that's why I thought he had a lower position than what he actually had. But it turns out this guy managed to pass the car in front of him and then catch up with me as I caught up with the guy in P2. And then he passed me as I wrecked when I got a little too excited about trying to make a move on the guy in P2 as he started making mistakes. Okay, back to the race. So that's the difference, that starting 3rd and finishing 7th because you got caught out by tire wear causes. Yeah, stupid exits like that, they add up over time. So I hope you're having a great day today. You know, not much to talk about now. Just trying to not make mistakes and you know, keep the car on the track. You know, keep it pointing forward. That sort of deal. You know, it's unfortunate there's no puddles to watch out for, no wet line, dry line to think about. But the blanket grip reduction still provides a fun challenge. I must have tanked my DR quite hard. I'm still in A class though. Yeah, rears are starting to wear. So I still have 4 seconds to play with. Technically it's only 3, like 2.5. Because I don't really want anyone in the tow. And that was a bad line through there. So let's take it easy a little bit. It's a big slide through Eau Rouge. Not a very big slide, but enough to cause some concern of the condition of the tires. So the idea here is to try and keep the gap at about a constant amount. So keep the guy as close to 3 seconds behind me as possible. Not much more, not much less. You know, let him think he has a chance when he, you know, as I ease my way around the corners a little bit here. And, you know, so I can have some control over my tire wear, while also having a little influence over his tire wear, because he's going to, you know, pushing harder when he starts building up confidence. And then, I'm not going to have to push. I think there's no need to go for fastest lap, but oh well, I got it anyway. Okay, a little bit of a frame drop. Oh well, lost fastest lap. Oh well. I just want to win the race, so I'm going to be careful here. Though fastest lap is certainly within my capabilities. Will it work with this tire wear though? I also don't have any draft to work with. If I can get fastest lap in this lap, I'll take it. But if not, I'm going to go back to just being careful. Alright, have fun with that. Alright, now let's get the tires a bit of a rest. I'm going to let the car behind move back up to about 3 seconds away. Trying to do it gradually though. Well, so much for gradually. That's okay. See, the car is getting a little bit squirrely already. This finish might be a little exciting. Well, anything can happen, so... Alright, let's go. It's not the place where you want to be losing time. Alright, barely losing time. oh crap, that front's not catching. Alright, a little bit dramatic towards the end there. Ah man, almost lost it in that like penultimate corner there. But yeah, there you go. Spa in the rain, groups of race cars. Takes a lot of focus, and you really got to pace yourself around the corners. Yeah, you got to be so smooth. And even after you already have the car like pointed straight, you still have to be, you know, smooth on the throttle. You know, or at least be aware of what the rear end is doing. I have a feeling the R8 probably isn't the best on its tires in this class, because I see, like, it's great in qualifying, but then you get into the race and it's almost flooded with 911s. So there's probably a reason for that. But there we go, we got the trifecta: pole position, fastest lap, and victory. It only took 3 tries. Clean race would have been nice to have as well. But yeah. I had a slight mistake, went off a little bit. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so that's gonna do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.